Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that affects every single one of us, the comfort zone. It's that cozy, familiar place where everything feels safe and predictable. But let me ask you a question. Is that where you're meant to stay? Is that where real life, real growth, and real purpose are found? I don't think so. The truth is, the most amazing things in life happen right outside the edge of our comfort. Think about it. Our comfort zone is like a beautifully decorated room with no doors. It's warm, it's secure, but it's also limiting. We know the layout. We know where everything is. There are no surprises, but there's also no adventure. And if we stay in that room for too long, the walls start to feel like they're closing in. The world outside, full of possibilities and new experiences, becomes a distant echo. Let me tell you a story about someone I know named Grace. For years, Grace worked a stable but unfulfilling office job. It paid the bills, her colleagues were nice, and the routine was easy. She was comfortable, but deep down, she had this burning passion for baking. She would spend her weekends creating the most incredible cakes and pastries for friends and family. They would always tell her, "Grace, you should open your own bakery." But the thought terrified her. The risk, the uncertainty, the fear of failure, it was all too much. Her comfort zone, that steady paycheck, was just too safe to leave. One day, after another mundane Monday, she looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. The spark in her eyes was gone. That's when she decided something had to change. It started small. She began selling her baked goods at a local weekend market. The first few weeks were nerve-wracking. Would people like her stuff? Would she even make back the cost of her ingredients? But people didn't just like her cakes. They loved them. Soon, she had regular customers and lines forming at her stall. The confidence she gained from that small step was incredible. It gave her the courage to take the next one, and then the next. A year later, Grace quit her office job and, with a small business loan and her savings, opened Graceful Bakes. Today, her bakery is a beloved spot in her community. She works harder than ever before, but she's never been happier. She's alive, she's passionate, and she's growing. Grace had to leave the safety of her comfortable room to build her own beautiful, bustling world. Her story reminds me of a powerful verse from the Bible. In Isaiah 43:19, it says, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." God is always about doing new things, about creating paths where there seem to be none. But for us to see that new thing, for us to walk that new path, we have to be willing to step out of the familiar, out of the wilderness of our own comfort. So how do we do it? How do we break free? Let's break it down into some practical steps. First, identify what you're afraid of. What's holding you back? Is it fear of failure, like Grace? Fear of what others will think? Fear of the unknown? Write it down. Acknowledging your fear is the first step to conquering it. Fear is just a feeling. It doesn't have to be your reality. As the saying goes, courage is not the absence of fear, but acting in spite of it. Second, start small. You don't have to quit your job and move to another country tomorrow. That's overwhelming. Just take one tiny step. If you want to be a writer, write one page today. If you want to get fit, go for a 10-minute walk. If you want to learn an instrument, practice for 15 minutes. These small, consistent actions build momentum. They're like little votes for the person you want to become. Each small victory builds your confidence and makes the next step feel less daunting. This brings me to another story, the story of Daniel. Daniel was an artist, a brilliant painter, but for years his masterpieces were hidden in his attic, collecting dust. He worked as a graphic designer, a job that used a fraction of his talent. He was afraid to show his real art to the world. He feared judgment and criticism. His comfort zone was anonymity. He told himself, "If no one sees my work, no one can reject it." One of his friends challenged him. "Just post one painting online," he said. Just one. After weeks of hesitation, Daniel finally posted a photo of one of his paintings on a small art forum. He was so nervous he couldn't even look at the computer for the rest of the day. When he finally checked, he was shocked. There were dozens of comments, not of criticism, but of praise. People were moved by his work. They were asking if he had more. That single act of bravery changed everything. It broke the dam of his fear. He started sharing more of his art. He built a following online, connected with other artists, and eventually started getting commissions. Today, Daniel is a full-time artist, living the life he had only dreamed of. He found his purpose not by staying hidden, but by daring to be seen. His journey reflects a deep spiritual truth found in the parable of the talents in Matthew 25. A master gives his servants talents or sums of money. 2 of them invest their talents and double them, but one servant, out of fear, buries his talent in the ground. When the master returns, he praises the first 2, but rebukes the fearful servant, saying, "You wicked and slothful servant, you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and at my coming I should have received what was my own with interest." Our gifts, our passions, our dreams, they are the talents God has given us. They aren't meant to be buried in the ground of our comfort zone out of fear. They are meant to be used, invested, and grown. By stepping out in faith, we honor the giver of those gifts. So the third step is to embrace imperfection. And this is a big one. So many of us are paralyzed by perfectionism. We wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect outcome. But perfection is an illusion. It's the enemy of progress. You have to be willing to be a beginner. You have to be willing to make mistakes, to look a little foolish, to learn as you go. Every expert was once a novice. Every pro was once an amateur. Don't let the fear of not being perfect stop you from even starting. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Fourth, find your why. Your reason for stepping out of your comfort zone has to be bigger than your fear. What is driving you? Is it to provide a better life for your family? Is it to express your God-given creativity? Is it to make a difference in the world? Your why is your fuel. When things get tough, when you feel like retreating back into comfort, your why will be the anchor that keeps you moving forward. For Grace, it was her passion for baking and the joy it brought others. For Daniel, it was sharing his unique artistic vision with the world. Write down your why and put it somewhere you can see it every single day. Finally, surround yourself with the right people. Your environment is crucial. If you're surrounded by people who are content with mediocrity and discourage risk, it will be incredibly hard to grow. Find a community that supports you. Find mentors who have gone before you. Find friends who will cheer you on and pick you up when you stumble. As Proverbs 27:17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." We are not meant to do this journey alone. Share your goals with someone you trust. That accountability can make all the difference. So let's recap the steps. 1. Identify your fear. 2. Start incredibly small. 3. Embrace imperfection. 4. Find your powerful why. And 5. Build a supportive community. The call to step out of our comfort zone isn't a call to reckless abandon. It's a call to a fuller, more vibrant life. It's a call to growth, to purpose, and to adventure. It's about choosing faith over fear. The world outside your comfort zone might seem scary, but it's also where you'll find your strength, discover your potential, and truly start to live. The life you dream of, the person you want to become, is waiting for you just on the other side of that wall of comfort. It's time to take that first step. What is one small thing you can do today to move towards the edge of your comfort zone? Share it in the comments below. Let's encourage each other. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content to help you live a more purposeful life. Remember, you were made for more than just comfort. You were made for greatness. See you in the next video.